Hey guys, I'm back today with a new video. Yep, you know how we do it. Before I jump into today's video, could you please like, subscribe and comment to help me boost my YouTube channel and recommend it to friends and family. Hope you're good. Welcome newcomers, welcome regular watchers. Much appreciated, thank you guys. That being said though, let's just dive into today's video. Let us go. Let us go.
Here is a terrifying piece of creature footage that was just released. Especially because it doesn't seem like AI at all. Two friends were going out night hiking when they accidentally stumbled upon something unknown. One of the hikers videos and shines his flashlight in the direction of the figure, and this is what they captured.
Wow. Okay. It's as black as the night.
You see a large, dark, man-shaped creature with glowing eyes and the face of a canine. Its fur is jet black.
Could be a
It tries
bear.
to hide behind the brush and moves away from them when they shine their flashlight at it, a seemingly normal reaction for most animals. But this obviously wasn't any normal animal. People in the comments began calling it a werewolf or a dogman.
Or a bear.
And why people strongly believe this one is not AI is because of the realistic look. In the AI videos, most of the time there are little tells, little distortions that differ from a real-life video. This one doesn't seem to have any, and you can even see the one friend on camera when he pans back. They look to really be out there in a real forest and encountering a real creature in real time.
If you see a tunnel, do not look inside. Isaiah was hiking in Casper, Wyoming with his cousin in the middle of the night when they see something strange.
Dude, did you hear that? You didn't hear that?
He did hear that.
There's something under there.
Just leave it.
Bro. Dude, please don't go down there. Oh my gosh. Dude, hold on. Let me go first.
So he's gone from please don't go down there to no, I'll go in front. I'll go first. It's a big pipe. Pennywise is going to be down there.
Inside the
Fucking
tunnel,
hell.
a humanoid figure is seen just standing there, screeching with long limbs. Isaiah explains he recorded on Snapchat, so the time ran out abruptly. So he goes back there to camp the night with a friend and sees this.
At that precise moment, he suddenly ran out.
Grunts and stuff, but nothing like what we heard that night. Okay, so we found a road, and now we're just trying to kind of just climb up this hill, see if we can get like a viewpoint, because there's a big old hill. We're just walking back right now, and like legit, I think we're lost because I don't have any idea where we're at. Do you know where we are?
See, look of his mate.
Dude, oh hell no. Spooky.
As they hear footsteps, they pan the camera around and you can see a humanoid figure hiding in the darkness.
Oh, yeah.
Is this the same figure they saw earlier?
The White House now probing the
okay.
disappearances of the people behind me, the deaths of 10 scientists at least. Let's break down some of the cases. For example, let's look at Michael David Hicks. He dies at the age of 59 years old. And David Michael Hicks, a longtime JPL scientist involved in asteroid and comet research, no public cause of death given. And then you have a situation like Monica Reza. Monica Reza vanished while hiking under weird circumstances. And then you have William Neal McCaslin. This guy disappeared in February. Deep ties to the Air Force research programs. So everyone has a bit of a mystery to their passing, and people are wondering, with the very similar backgrounds, extremely bright people, extremely successful people, extremely valuable people, is this all related? As you heard, the president can't say yes or no publicly yet, but the mystery remains. Let's bring in House Oversight Committee member, Missouri Congressman Eric Burleson,
There's something
who is
going
calling
on
for the FBI to get involved. Congressman, when did you first find out about this?
My office found out about it last year. We sent a letter to the FBI about a gentleman named Matthew Sullivan
who actually we had reached out to. He was scheduled to come in for an interview. Within 2 weeks, he had suspiciously committed suicide. That report was referred to the Office of Inspector General. They deemed it credible and urgent. They then referred it to the FBI. So this is not the first that we've heard of this. That was the first that we became aware of.
The president was briefed extensively yesterday, and
I don't believe in
he's
coincidences.
worried about it. You know, we hear about all this. We also know we're in a big-time race with China for all this, too. And then people wonder about the undisclosed UFO program that more and more people are pushing to get answers on. Is there a relation to any of that from which you could share with us?
There certainly is. So General McCaslin, for example, is someone that we had reached out to twice to try to get some answers from. He is someone who has a critical role in working for the Air Force, particularly when it came to research. He was the one that oversaw a lot of this advanced research. He was someone that was very difficult to get a hold of, but we reached out to him twice, and then he just mysteriously disappeared.
You know what's wondering? If one person disappears, we see press conferences and we see people in mysterious deaths. We would see family members. Why haven't we heard more from family members and associates about their concern?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, Brian. I wish we would, but look, what's really disturbing when you look back and you reflect on it, you've
Bring the
got
mic closer.
Monica Reza, you've got Anthony Chavez, you got Melissa Cassius, and you have Stephen Garcia, all of which, along with General McCaslin, walked out of their homes, or in the case of Mrs. Reza, she disappeared on a hike without their phone.
The White House is investigating. So basically the government. We will never know what's happened to we deep down, we all know what's happened. We know how there was unalived. I have to say that word because of YouTube. But the government will never let the information out to the public because they're corrupt.
They just literally disappeared, left all of their devices at home. This is not normal. These are some of the most advanced scientists, researchers in our
brightest
nation,
minds,
some of the most important people for a nation's national security efforts, and they all just mysteriously disappeared.
So, I mean, this does have all the hallmarks of some type of international or foreign effort, because we're in competition on nuclear. We're in competition on advanced weaponry. We're in competition on getting to the moon. And who we are in competition with? China, Russia, Iran. So that brings, if there's anything worthy of a all hands on deck investigation, this seems to be it.
This is a rattling call to pay attention to this issue and make sure that our nation's top scientists are safe and secure. This is too coincidental, and so we have to be investigating this. We need to have our nation's top investigators, the FBI, and every agency looking into this matter.
8 have been found missing or dead since 2025. So
I'm trying to be careful what to
this is only
say.
going to grow. In fact, I know one of the scientists that came out and said they thought that they were being threatened and stalked.
Yeah, we've heard that from multiple cases where they've all felt some form of threat.
And lastly, is this something Democrats and Republicans can get behind together?
Absolutely, Brian. My office is leading a joint effort with Democrats. This is a bipartisan issue, where we're leading a letter to the FBI to make sure that they address this issue and properly investigate this.
Yeah, I would love to see press conferences with some of their colleagues who probably share your concern. Congressman, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Guys, I know that this is about to sound insane, but you need to follow with me. There is a real theory that aliens are actually just humans from the future, and the scientist that was working on this entire thing is now one of the 12 who have gone missing. One of them was Amy Eskridge, and her father was actually a NASA rocket engineer.
She's one of the scientists from the previous clip. She's one of the 11 that's missing. So yes, watch this clip and see
They worked on all of this together. She said that aliens are not from another planet, they're actually just us from the future, and she said that they're called P-47s and P-52s. She said that a catastrophic event happens and forces humans underground for thousands of years. And after that long with no sunlight, your eyes would grow massive, your skin would lose all of its color, your body would shrink, and you would lose all of your hair. That is the science of what would happen to a human if you were underground for that long, and that is literally what people have been describing aliens to look like for decades. Hello? And if you're somebody that's ever seen the movie Interstellar, that is literally the ending.
Brilliant movie.
It was never aliens, it was us the entire time. And if this is true, that means that the catastrophic event that forces us underground hasn't happened yet, obviously. But a retired NASA engineer and a congressman have both publicly discussed this. And on Kalshi right now, millions of dollars are riding on whether the government is going to confirm that aliens exist before 2027.
Can you bet on it?
Obviously, the scientist that was just researching all of this information is now gone. This is obviously just a theory, but this is what all of her research was based on, and now she's gone. And she's one of the 12. A 34-year-old...
This is the same woman, and she's been silenced, hasn't she? It's pretty obvious.
Old scientist was working on the technology that could produce unlimited free energy and make every single electric bill on Earth disappear. And she is now officially one of the 11 scientists that are connected to classified programs who have gone missing.
There's multiple parties looking at each other like,
so she's missing.
Tell this 3 years ago that we kill people for this? Is she not listening? What is she doing? She's still doing it? What? We told her we were going to kill her 3 years ago.
Her name was Amy Eskridge, and she was working on something called zero-point gravity, which is basically the idea of pulling energy out of nothing. Literally no fuel, no waste, no loss at all, just unlimited power that would never run out. If it works, obviously every single oil company, every single energy company, and every single electric bill on Earth would have become completely irrelevant because we would have power for free.
Yeah, but the government won't allow that to happen, will it? It wants to make money. That's how it gets us. There was a gentleman years ago who apparently proved that he could run a car on water. And he actually proved it. Within a week he went missing and nobody's seen him since. So yeah, and I fear these have happened to the 11 scientists. So basically the government, I think it's something to do with the Men in Black. The Men in Black don't just do Area 51 and alien stuff. I believe they do the government's work. If they want a certain somebody gone, they do it. I no proof. I'm no expert. I'm just a regular guy. In England.
She texted a friend and she said, if you see any report that I
but I'm
did
not
this
fucking
to
stupid
myself,
either.
I most definitely did not. Her cause was then officially ruled as self-inflicted. She was 34 years old and she literally predicted what they would say, and she is one of 11 people. And on Kalshi right now, millions of dollars are riding on energy prices going even higher than they already are.
Bastards.
And obviously the person that was trying to make it all free is now gone. I am absolutely staying on this story because it is absolutely insane. So make sure you add me now because I will obviously keep you updated.
And I'll keep an eye out. If he posts any more videos, I'll add them.
You know those government scientists here in the U.S. who've been mysteriously disappearing or passing away under strange circumstances? Well, it's happening in China too. And the similarities are eerie. So all these scientists in the U.S. and China who have mysteriously passed away or disappeared either are nuclear scientists, or they work with the government space program, or they're some type of UFO researcher. Some do a few of those things. Here in the United States, the mainstream media says it's 10 scientists here, but it's more like 15. If you go back
15.
a year or so. In China, this scientist, Li Mingyong, if that's how you pronounce his name, mysteriously passed away last November, which is during the same time frame as the scientists in the United States. So this isn't just a problem or something happening here. The departed top scientists in China are giving them concern. They're all from accidents or sudden illnesses. And just like here in the U.S., they all basically work in the same area.
It's all bullshit.
While this article I found only mentions the U.S. and China, it does say that the disappearances of scientists around the globe are causing concern. So I wonder if it's more than just the United States and China. Whatever it is, I don't know how anyone can believe this is a coincidence anymore. Okay, I just happened to find those stories about the Chinese scientists today, and I thought I'd share it with you. Till next time.
Thanks, Joe.
Shabadoo-booshkies.
Shabadoo.
Is anyone else following that guy on TikTok who's claiming that the tree outside is moving? But not like the tree is like walking around or anything too crazy. I mean, it is crazy, but he is claiming that the tree is moving and the tree is moving closer to him. And he's literally been measuring the distance of this tree every single day and keeping an eye on it. And his last update, he said that the tree had moved 6 feet. 6 feet.
Alright, got the yarn pulled tight in the same exact spot as I measured from the first video.
Fucking hell.
I don't even know if it's real at this point, but I can't stop watching. Oh, and get this, right? He says that the tree is not visible on Google Maps. No. And it gets worse because when he's gone back and checked his childhood photos, that tree wasn't there. No. So he thinks it's a fake tree that's just appeared and is now coming closer towards him, and he's warning people in the neighbourhood. He is physically warning the neighbours of this fake tree.
Be careful, the tree is fake. That tree is fake.
Is this some weird glitch in the Matrix or a simulation, or is this...
I bet everyone thinks he's on crack. The local nut job.
guy just lying? I just don't know. Someone, please, make it make sense.
What's that?
Crazy.
Oh, there's a new tactic being used for home invasions, and it's getting pretty wild out there. Tell me more!
Tell me more!
So if you haven't heard, now there's another new home invasion tactic happening that people are catching on their Ring cameras and then letting us as the public know what's going on. So what they do is people show up, it's usually at least 2 people will show up to your door, and they will try to ring your doorbell, which is usually going to be some sort of a Ring camera. They'll then say, hey, I have AirPods in your home. It's showing me here on my map, and they will show their phone up to your Ring camera so you can see that it's saying their AirPods are inside your home. Now, obviously, this is some sort of a trick. They're doing some sort of thing to make it look like this, and then once you open the door to try to help them with their AirPods...
I still won't open door. I never open door with people anyway. I don't like people outside. I just tell everyone to fuck off.
AirPods.
They ring on my door if I'm honest.
Let's make sure we're being vigilant out there in these situations. Okay. Alright.
That trick would not fool me. This man was supposed to be dead.
I want you guys to know I actually don't enjoy talking about these specific type of videos, but they keep going viral. I keep getting tagged in them, so I have to cover it. This video is clearly meant to be creepy. We can see this memorial here, a photo of an individual who presumably passed away. The camera then turns around and we can see that same guy,
he looks
the
a
one
bit
that
dead.
the memorial was made for, and he's looking exceptionally creepy. He looks like a ghost or a zombie. This video has been getting posted over the past couple of days over all social media platforms. The story here is that this dead man was invited back by his family, so yeah, this is supposed to be paranormal. Now I know that there are many people that believe this is possible through things like seance, where you try to speak to the soul of a dead one, but this isn't proof of that. If you look right here, you can see this old style camcorder type text showing the date. This is something very commonly seen in AI generated horror shorts. They always try to downscale the quality so it looks a little bit more believable and you can't spot all the mistakes. I also looked for the source clip, I couldn't find it, so yeah, I'm ruling this as AI. At the very least, it is fake.
Bastard AI.
This man noticed his baby was watching him, but his baby is too little to walk. After reviewing the video, he noticed he was
I'm more freaked out about the talking in the background of the gentleman. That's freaking me the fuck out.
being held by something. Could this be something evil?
I want to take that back.
Notice.
At the very least, it is.
This man noticed his baby was watching him, but his baby is too little to walk.
Like a broken radio.
After reviewing the video, he noticed he was being held by something. Could this be something evil?
I'm not buying that. Are you scared? Fucking hell.
Officials in West Virginia started tracking a pattern.
Don't know if that were real, but that
People
were a good jump
vanishing
scare.
after turning onto a forest road that didn't exist on any current map. Campers, drivers, hikers, all last seen taking the same shortcut through the Appalachian backcountry. At first, it was blamed on the wilderness. Steep terrain, sudden storms.
But this is based
easy
on
to
the
get
Hills of
lost.
Eyes family.
Then 2 survivors were found. They were starving, injured, and showed signs of being held somewhere for a long time. Their story changed everything. They said there were people living deep in the forest, human, but not quite. Deformed bodies, slurred speech, a strange, uneven walk. Investigators followed the hidden road and discovered crude structures built from scrap. Evidence of a community that had existed for generations, completely cut off from the outside world. Forensic reports later suggested extreme inbreeding and total isolation had caused severe genetic decline. Locals admitted the road was real, but claimed they had no idea who lived beyond it. In 1978, the road was officially sealed, and whatever was living out there was left in the woods.
What, just to live on its own, as long as they don't come around killing other people and inbreeding and whatever? Right, that's creepy. Huh. There we have it, guys. That's another video done and dusted, in the books. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, could you please like, subscribe and comment to help me boost my YouTube channel and recommend it to people you think might give two shits about this kind of content. That being said though, I'll be back in a few more days with your next video. Look after yourselves, take care, bye bye.